I woke up with this feeling of, yes, now accelerate. It's time to advance our consciousness. What does that mean? What I woke up to is I feel like the darkness is really flexing its muscles and it's like trying to prove that it has the power, but it doesn't. And so it's going to take the leaders courageously stepping forwards and saying, I have to upgrade my consciousness. As an energy worker, I always was so intrigued and even surprised by the layers and layers of energetic programs that we have in our body and our mind. And in my work, the mind means consciousness. It's the brain is the organ. The mind is everything that we are. And there are 8 levels of that consciousness that I use to help people come into alignment. And the biggest thing is being willing to look underneath the hood into the shadow side and heal those shadow elements, because for many of our nervous systems, we're on a track. And these tracks define our life. They define our belief systems. They define who we are. And in order to shift tracks and repattern, we have to neuroenergetically get into the shadow side. So the very first level of consciousness that we really all need to look at is the victim and suffering. We have to look into our suffering and how we've been programmed to suffer. In fact, my friend who said this yesterday, it was so profound and pivotal for me. There's this element of entrainment of wanting us to be sick. I've experienced that, and it's programmed into our lives. And that's actually what got me on this path. It was the final card that fell when I was sick in college. And I just was like, there has to be a different way. The first level of conscious shadow is victim, suffering. And suffering comes in so many different ways. It can come from being someone else's program. It can come from buying into the darkness or the sickness mentality of our world. It could be from lack of financial security, lack of safety, not feeling safe inside your body. And there are different levels of suffering. Just because you have some victim in you doesn't mean that you are completely victimized. It just may mean that there are old patterns and programs in your nervous system that need to be shifted and changed. So when we look into the dark side of suffering, what we have to do is just become present and witness that, hey, there's a strong possibility that I'm not feeling so good right now, that my vibration is off. And that's where vibrational medicine comes in. Vibrational medicine is attuning your body to a higher vibration. So suffering doesn't have to be this big, dark place that we get stuck in, because when we neuroenergetically reprogram it and we reprogram the brain to find it and heal it and we uncover it, all we have to do is breathe new life force into our bodies and move the energy in our bodies. And it's important to do it in a systematic way in which the nervous system was designed. You see, there was this greater energy out there that designed us. Have you ever thought about it? How humans are so amazing, how we are created. You can't help but stop and say, wow, humanity is so incredible. My human body is so incredible. Your nervous system started to create your whole being when you were in utero. You were designed to do great things in this world, yet there are belief systems and programs and traumas and imprints and things that have halted. And right now we just need to shake it up a little bit and say, no, I will not buy into the darkness. I want to bring more light force into my life and learn to move my energy. When you're stuck, we're not going to get anywhere. But when we're moving it together and we're believing in the light, we'll be able to dissolve this dark muscle flexing that's going on, this power illusion to believe that we can connect in a new way. It was also said to me in a conversation this week that it's something that we don't know, awareness that we really want to connect. We really want to be connected. So what is the true healer of suffering? The number one level of consciousness that we need to upgrade, being present with the fact that we want to connect. As humans, we came here to be connected. So we have to release and let go of the old patterns that no longer serve us. And they are nervous system patterns. And embryologically, we were created by our nervous system. It was 2 cells. It was actually vibration that brought you here. It was like they come together, they unify, they become one, and then you become a neural tube. How magical is that? Like you become a neural tube. We all did. That's unity. Every single person, 2 cells came together, you become a unit. A neural tube, a unity tube, a tube of light, a tube of peace, a tube of healing. And for some have chosen to become the tube of manipulation, darkness, and whatever. I call it black blobs. And for others, we have the choice to be the tube of light because we are a channel within a channel within a channel within a channel. And we are spiritual human beings on this planet having a spiritual journey right now. And you may be awakening to it. If you are, you're staying with me and you're hearing my message that we must reprogram. And our nervous system knows the way. When you became a tube of light, you may just have lost the light in the darkness. And that's what neuroenergetic reprogramming is about. It's about bringing the light back. And it takes you committing to it, practice after practice after practice. And trust me, you will feel so much better when you do the vibrational practices, when you start to shift. We go to this place in the mind cleanse where the energy works on you. It's like the reward. It's like eating an ice cream cone. It's like that sugar dose that we want. However, it's a healthy form of it. It's energetic attunement. It's like taking a singing bowl and putting it inside of your body and feeling it. And then we sit in it and you'll feel your fingers buzz or your legs tingle or you'll sense something happening. Well, eventually, as you program this higher level of intelligence, you become stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So when we talk about resilience in the world, there's resilience that comes with tension. And there's resilience that comes with vibration. And the vibrational light form of it is so much more powerful than resilience with tension. Because just because someone's resilient doesn't mean that they can't be broken down and burned out. But when we do it the nervous system way, the way that we were designed as humans, when we follow the pathways of our nervous system, we can truly create the form of resilience right now and empowerment right now that humanity needs. And we need it so desperately. So my call is to the leaders, the people who want to lead this work. This could be that you're holding the signal and you're just bringing into your life and doing the healing work like I did for many years, or you want to get into understanding this so that you can bring it into your practice. You can build it into a business. And if you have a business and you want to attune that business to a higher vibration, that's where our quantum mastermind comes in. We have to break the old programs in our nervous system that are holding us stuck to a paradigm that no longer serves humanity. And technology is pushing it. It's saying, hey, get moving. There's a higher consciousness that built technology, and now humans and their nervous systems need to catch up. And we need to transmute this darkness. We need to bring in more light. It's possible. We're conduits. We're channels. We are channels of light. We were built through vibration. That's it. That's embryology. That's how humans got here. And when we work our body the way, in our mind, the way we were created, then we get the results that we want, whether it's your business, your leadership, your life, your health, your relationships. It all needs to be worked through consciousness and going into the shadow and transmuting it into light and raising the vibration. That is true resilience. And it's not a perfect path because we're human.